Good morning, students. The duck and the kangaroo of Unit 6 was left to be explained. It's not a part of your term 1 portion, but it was included in the diary. So I will be teaching the leftover portion as well, because you shouldn't be deprived of what has been printed in the text. Right? So The Duck and the Kangaroo is a poem about a conversation between a duck and the kangaroo, where the duck wants to move around places, but because it is too slow and its access is limited, so it wants the kangaroo to carry it. So what all does the duck say and what all things does the kangaroo say? Let's listen. The Duck and the Kangaroo. This is a humorous poem of a kind known as nonsense verse by Edward Lear. Truly it's nonsense only, but it is cute. So it's humorous, it will make you laugh. Said the duck to the kangaroo, "Good gracious, how you hop over the fields and the water too, as if you never would stop." So the duck is now going on boasting about the kangaroo. This is called buttering in my language. So she goes on saying, "How, my God, I am so impressed how you hop. You hop over the fields also as well as water also. Because if you see the movement of kangaroo, its legs, hind limbs are very, very strong. So it can jump in leaps and bounce over there. As if you would never stop." So it is under the impression that it would never stop. "My life is a bore in this nasty pond." So it's like my life is, as I said, its access is limited. It can't go beyond that. This nasty pond, this useless pond I'm stuck in. "And I long to go to the world beyond." So she expresses a wish, saying that she wants to see the world which is outside, apart from her pond. "I wish I could hop like you," said the duck to the kangaroo. So she says, "I wish, I hope I could have hopped like you, but with my destiny that I can't, I have to stay in this pond. Please give me a ride on your back," said the duck to the kangaroo. "I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack." So that's the sound which the duck makes, and it says that, "I won't utter a word except for saying quack. Please allow me to sit on your back and ride the world the whole of the day long through. And we'll go to the Dee and the Jelly Bolly, over the land and over the sea. Please take me a ride, oh do," said the duck to the kangaroo. Now Dee and the Jelly Bolly are the places where it wants to go in the jungle only. And it says, like, over the land also you can take me, far from there also, and over the seas also you can take me. So it requests, "Please take me along with you," said the kangaroo to the duck. Now the reverse order conversation. This requires some little reflection. So the kangaroo is a little bit serious about it, and it says that, "I'll have to think about what you are asking me to do. Perhaps on the whole, it might bring me luck." So it is like a positive reply, kind of positive reply. He says, "Might be taking you along would bring me a little bit of luck. And there seems but one objection." Now he's got only and only one objection, doesn't have any other objection to carry the duck on its back. Which is, "If you let me speak so bold, your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold." So he says, if you allow me to be very ruthless in his speech and very straightforward, he says, your feet, because it is always in the water, he says they are wet and they are cold, and probably would give me the rheumatis, said the kangaroo. The rheumatis over here is actually rheumatism, which is an ailment where your bones suffer because you might have been for a long period in cold or damp or wet regions, and then that gets onto your bones and then gives you rheumatism, which is actually an ailment where the bones become weak and they don't allow you to go freely around. Movement is restricted because of that disease. Said the duck, "As I sat on the rocks, I had thought over that completely." So now she's giving it a thought, saying that fine, you have a problem, I have a solution, I thought over it. And I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks. Now she's bought 4 pairs, that means 8 socks in total, and worsted socks are nothing but woolen socks, which fit my web feet neatly. Now if you see the feet of a duck, it's called web feet here. It's got connectors over here, ligament connector over here. So this kind of a feet you will see of a duck, and then it says that I brought woolen socks to wear so that my feet don't touch your body and give you rheumatism. And to keep out the cold, I have bought a cloak. Now she's bought a cloak also to put around, to drape around so that it becomes warm. And every day a cigar I'll smoke. So it says like cigar, you know, the thick kind of tobacco leaf bound together cigar is that, which is actually a very like symbol of posh society, smoking that kind of a like posh form of a cigarette. And to follow my own dear true love of a kangaroo. Like she says, I would do anything for you because I love you. And this is all to persuade him to carry the duck throughout to visit the world. Said the kangaroo, I'm ready. All in a moonlight pale. But to balance me well, dear duck, sit steady. So he says, in a moonlight, very like not that kind of dim moonlight. It took it away, but he says, sit steady on my back. And quite at the end of my tail. Where does it allow it to sit? On the end of its tail. So away they went with a hop and a bound. So the kangaroo keep jumping and the duck is sitting on the tail. And they hop the whole world 3 times round. Imagine then. 3 times the entire circumference of the world they hop. Possible? That's why it was said at the beginning only, it's a nonsense poem. And who was happy or who? As the duck and the kangaroo. So like, who was the happier amongst them? The kangaroo or the duck is totally upon your discretion to choose. I would say the duck would be happy because she did not have any ways and means to go all on her own. So she chose the kangaroo to sit on the back of and take a hop. So that's all for the poem. We won't do the question answers in this particular thing because it's out of your portion right now, but I will be teaching the rest of the day. So thank you.